Hello. In this video, I'm going to be drawing this Centronopus Calcaratus beetle. Probably said the name wrong. I think I'm going to work with the flipped view instead. To start off with, I'm going to summarize the head using a ball. Now what I want to do is I want to draw a ball to summarize the abdomen, sorry, the thorax, where all of the legs are attached to. And now I'm going to draw the abdomen. I think it's about like this. And yeah, it's a little interesting because, where the shells are covering, it doesn't, like, the head thing probably does cover most of the head, but this part of the shell here, it only covers a little bit of the thorax, I believe. And going back, even the thorax is where all the legs are attached to, and it looks like they attach. Well, I'll make pilot holes for the legs. Yeah, it's interesting. A lot of beetles can usually fly or glide, and I believe that's why the back two legs are a bit different than the front two. Oops. Yeah, sorry, there's a construction vehicle backing into my driveway, I believe. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to add some structure. To start off with, I want to actually, I want to do the midsection right here first, this shell cover. It's interesting because it covers like a portion of that and that. Sorry, I'm just gonna check and see. Yeah, I don't know what truck's backing up. Some truck is backing up, and I just love how annoying that is. But okay. Yeah, looking at this shell here kind of does like that. Okay. It's quite interesting. It kind of goes over here. Well, I do not like that shape I made. So, thinking about it again, I probably should have made... No, I think I'm right. I think I may have made the thorax a bit too small. So I am going to think about this. I should have made it a lot larger. Or I don't want to do that. I'll put the two front legs a little bit more back. Okay, now what I want to do is I'm going to draw that shell. And it's interesting, I think I should have curved it a little bit more. I'll show you what I mean. I think kind of cuts around. Well, you know what, even more so. I think that works. Kind of like that. Could be more curved on this side. And looking at the head, it's quite a different form. We could see a little bit of its mandibles here, I believe. If I was going to summarize it, I'd probably want to... Well, the head's kind of like... There's like a little bit of gap space between the head and this midsection shell right here. It's a bit hard to see based on the perspective. It's kind of doing that. And I want to draw the... Well, you know, actually, it's a bit longer. I want to draw the eye. And we can see a portion of the other eye. Over there. There's also the antenna, which I will quickly just draw a gestural line for. Goes to about, I think there. It's connecting like right there. And the other antenna is kind of like, I made it a bit too far. Kind of like that. Now what I want to do, I see a little bit of a mandible, or what I believe to be a mandible. Kind of like right here. And right there. And it kind of looks like there's an additional extension for him. Well, it's not that. Perhaps it's another mouth part of the sort. It's a bit difficult to see it all the way through. But yeah, now what I want to do is I want to work on the antenna. And looking at the antenna, there's like an initial connection point. It's like a very subtle cylinder. Kind of like these cylinders that kind of grow as you follow. They're kind of like a bit more teardrop shape. And they get a bit larger as you move up the antenna. Then you have very rounded parts as you go higher. On the other end of the antenna, I'm pretty sure it's kind of like that antenna here is kind of like going this way and kind of curving in a bit. In the perspective, we really can't see it. The reason why I believe that is because this last part over here, we can kind of see a teardrop shape at the end of it, as we see all these stacking cup-like things. Or the teardrop shape, as I was saying before. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to draw the back shell, a shell that's covering up a majority of the thorax and all of the abdomen. I'm looking at it, it's kind of a little bit pointy at the end. Pretty sure that's because this bug has wings of some sort. I'm trying to show the dividing line because I'm pretty sure there's like a dividing line. Well, it doesn't go that far. Probably about to there. And it's interesting because it kind of like dips a little bit and goes up. Kind of like to that. To there. To there. I'm seeing, I wonder what that form is. I don't know what it is, but it kind of looks like a bit of a ball-like shape, or a pill tic-tac-like shape. But now what I want to do is I want to draw the legs. I mean, I guess there's also like a little bit of an attachment area. There may be a little bit of an extra attachment area between this area between the larger shell in the back and the other part. There are also, I should note, there are also all these striations kind of going along the contours of the back shell. Maybe I will cover that. I keep thinking I also should have left more of a gap space on the head here. The eye should have been a bit more... There should have been like a little bit more of a gap over there. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to, work on the legs. I'm going to work on the back legs first. We can't see all of the leg because it's a bit obscured by the shell, which seems to be the common case of a lot of beetles. We could speculate. How it makes that attachment point. Oh, I should have drawn some gestural lines for that. I didn't. I'm gonna draw some quick gestural lines to try to summarize where those legs are going. And I'll do this for all the legs. Yeah, sometimes you can't see all of the legs because of the based on the perspective. It's too bad the beetle doesn't have its legs all even. But, you know, that's kind of what makes it interesting and fun. What I want to do now is sometimes I like to define certain sections as I go. This section's interesting because it's kind of like a bit of a lava lamp-like shape. Then it's interesting because it kind of like curves a little bit. Kind of does like an S-curve thing before it connects again. Yeah, the ending part here is pretty thin. I think it even kind of curves down for that hook-like claw to probably attach onto shapes and whatnot. I see a little bit of the other claw over there. A bit. Okay, now, yeah, Sally, the other leg over here, kind of is a bit obscured. It's interesting how we could see how the claws look different. They kind of look like a bit like an anchor to an extent. Which kind of is funny, because it kind of suits the insect, I would say. See the claws under here. Now for this leg. You know, just a quick thing. Looking at the face again, looking at the head over here, I kind of noticed like it kind of looks like there's this additional extension part. I just wanted to put a focus on it real quick because I didn't want to neglect it. But okay, now I'm going to work on this leg over here. Then we see this interesting like shape. Oh, I see these little things. Perhaps I should have focused on them. They're kind of like these little triangle-like things. We could see a strong anchor bit more square. Okay, now for this back leg, which I did a portion of the other leg already. We see a pretty strong L-like shape. We can see it on the other side as well. Then we have these triangle-like things. That all connect. Then we have the hook claw. Then on the other side over here, we see those triangle-like things again. Then it kind of curves. We have the hook claws. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing on this beetle here. I hope this video helps you. If you have a question, please ask in the comments. If you like the video, please like it. And if you like my channel, please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.